after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Brandon Pajemski out there with Butler. Then there's Quentin Post. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Dixon in at the 2 spot. George with it. Pass to Sensabaugh. Lays it up and banks it in. Sensabaugh's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, and good. There's another.
There it is. 50 points for him, and the record is his.
Boy, I'm in awe of his season. To have this many 50-point games is just something most players dream of. Pass to Bailey. Clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team
It's going to be
foul.
on Quentin Post.
And there's a lot of upside to Ace Bailey. He's already a gifted shot maker, but you also see signs of elite defensive potential. If he can level up on both ends, Ace will be special.
And he sinks the second. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous. Once again, he crosses the 50-point threshold, witnessing great basketball, something you can never take for granted.
You see it every time he takes the floor. We see more and more bigs stretch their shooting out beyond the arc. And since the All-Star break, these players have been the best. Jonathan Kuminga on top. Second is Jimmy Butler.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're a threat to score from anywhere on the floor.
Okay, I'll say it. I'm still not a huge fan of big fellas taking threes, but when it comes to this group, I will make an exception.
Here's George. Basket counts. George has got 18 points in the game.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Butler on the wing. Out left to the wing. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Curry. Here's Dixon. From deep. Rebounded by Bailey. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you, BA.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Sensabaugh. Lets a floater go. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. 11 points in the game.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
13 feet out. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Now here's Kessler. And here's George. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 to shoot. Offensive board. Kessler passes to Bailey. No good on the shot.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Dixon. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. The rebound by the Jazz. Sensabaugh's got 5 rebounds in the game. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Curry passes to Smooth. Sinks it from distance. Dixon's got 53 points.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Kessler.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Inside, it's picked off. Here we go, one-on-one. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the paint. Dixon can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got 6.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Dixon. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. George outside. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Golden State is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 19 points.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
George against Curry. Pass to Sensabaugh. Lets it fly. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Yep, that one goes. Give him 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Utah Dancers.
The Jazz. Nurkic has checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Markkanen. And it's Collier in for Bailey. Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Podziemski. Here's George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Hendricks is checked in for Utah. The Warriors also with a sub. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Down low. Here's Kuminga. Yep, count it.
Well, you see the strength right there. Kuminga is skilled at fending off the defense.
For Utah, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Nurkic. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Hendricks. And the layup falls. Hendricks has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Just what they wanted from that possession. Quality look in tight.
And here's Curry. Shoots over George. And there's another one for the Warriors.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Collier. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Filipowski. And the layup is good off the glass.
Even if the D has an impact, there is no way he's blocking that shot. He's giving up way too much size.
Here's Dixon. George defending. Dixon can't get it to go. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Collier. Curry with some nice D. This one for three. Dixon can't get it to go. Utah shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. George's shot is off. Golden State has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Shots blocked! And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's George. George out there with Collier. Then it's Filipowski. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Podziemski. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Shot clock at 3. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 22 points.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Payton. Knocks down the triple. Payton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Smooth. Pass to Payton. Here's Podziemski. Back to Heel. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Collier. The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Filipowski. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Over Payton. Another shot. And Kessler lays it up and in.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Here's Dixon. Soft touch off the glass. Dixon's got 57 points.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Pass to Collier. For 3, George. Markkanen's got room. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. On the wing, Payton. Now here's Butler. It's deflected. They recover it. Here's Dixon. Over George. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds now. Over to the wing. Here's Collier. George outside. Pass to Collier. Over Heel. Misses off the left iron.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
There's such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. George in the post. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Dixon. George defending. And it's good. He hits another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And the Warriors pushing it up now. Up ahead. Count that one.
Gary Payton.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's George. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Here's Dixon. There's the drive. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Keontae George. Well, Richard, we know the coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
And Rozier doesn't fear contact. He welcomes the chance to get to the line whenever he can. And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Dixon, good. Dixon's got 11 points in the quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Ooh, poked away. Rozier outside. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Rozier can't get it to go. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Here's Dixon. That three's off the mark.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
That one goes in.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter. Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Smooth. The pass to Payton. Pass to Dixon. Outside heel. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Rozier from outside. He buries it from 3. Rozier's got 7 now in this quarter.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And it's blocked by Kessler. Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Hield. Deflected. Now here's Markkanen. Pass to Rozier. Another 3 for Utah.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Hield. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Not a guy you want to put on the line. Hield is just running from.
So it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.